Hello, folks. Folks. Hello, Governor. Governor. All right. Surely no one will bother me at 7 o'clock in the morning. Smile. Clearly. Love how I can just adjust my camera. Just whatever I do with it, it just looks. I don't know. I just don't like it.
Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure she'll keep our T's crossed and guns loaded.
Uh-oh. There we go. I forgot how to get out of here. What's up, Barrett? Ah. Figured it out.
Nice. Clean.
Nice. You undocted.
Step there.
Why does it take forever to register
Must have been a good jump.
the grab
We're
jump?
still in one piece.
Just go. Oh, I leveled up. Wait. When did that happen?
Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down.
I don't even remember when I leveled up last. Why is I hate my mouse pad or mouse? Okay. Gotta unlock this one. Did I level up again? No. What? I love these planets. Yeah, we're gonna make you land a mile away. Then you have to get there yourself. Hey, I'm here to get the money.
Excuse me. You went to a lot of effort to find me.
Yep. If you think you can intimidate me, think again.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think. I'm gonna give you one chance. Leave. Let some other errand boy do Gallbank's dirty business. Otherwise, it's not gonna end well for you, my friend.
What? Gallbank will never ever give up.
Why the hell would I do that?
Manipulate. Wah, wah,
Maybe
wah.
I did. Yeah. Alright, alright. Took me ages to collect this. But I just want a decent night's sleep. And here, debt repaid. Now get the hell out of here.
Cool. See ya. Oh, thank God I could just fast travel to my, Why was I out here with no helmet on? That was weird. That was weird.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Been hearing some stuff about the mantis being tracked. If I ever find
Oh, I heard the mantis was coming. He's coming, alright. He's coming. Coming.
A lot of us in the fleet came out of the mud. We grind for every cent.
Your buddy Rokoff is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
Kick your ass out of the fleet. He's not bad. He's pretty helpful.
Yeah, that'd be a first.
Shut
All
up,
right,
Jesus.
Neva, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokoff, I guess we can give him another chance. All right. Now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant.
Star my field.
You can't
Yeah.
even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Nope. EM class is certain death.
Elder
Back it up.
space. EM glass.
Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later.
Ballers field.
EM class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation.
Ball
We're
field.
talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in
What's up,
space.
Gonk? How's it going?
Get it?
I'm willing to give it a shot.
I just said the place is EM class. But hey, if you want to commit suicide, please, go ahead and jump there. Don't let me stop you.
Both of you shut up and think for a second.
Terraria?
I'm sure Crix
Nice.
hit the same roadblock.
Dead
All we need to
space.
do is
Wait, wrong
figure
game.
out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
Crix wouldn't have given up.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neighbor, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder.
Yep, that's
Can
exactly
we
what it
track
said.
that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
I was playing this
That
last night for like
transponder is
2 hours.
military grade. We're
Then I
talking
got
ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen.
shutting up.
Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
T-mod loader, playing a good few mods. I never realized people put so much spirit into the theme of flying blocks. Interesting. Oh yeah, I played this game I was gonna play it for a few hours last night. Then I got asked to take care of something. I'm like, oh, I guess that's it for me today. We'll figure this out.
I promise. You gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
Shut up, you piece of
All right,
shit.
that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit.
Yeah, me neither. Can I throw her
Now,
off to
both of you,
space?
get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
Why? You're a bitch. Live. Time to die, bitch. Hold.
Whoa there.
Oh my god.
Edge.
I played Terraria a while back. I didn't beat it. I think I got a little far, and then I got people were all like, "Hey, can I join you? Can I join you?" And I'm like, I guess, and it just ruined. Terraria. Hurry up, Nave. You're gonna play it now. Forgot Torori?
You looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
Shut up. Stop making fun of me. Here.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed?
Dude, you're such a bitch. Here.
Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you
Been
had
playing another game
bragged
called
about the
Airships
damn thing
Conquer
to
the
roll
Skies.
call, but that's on you.
That sounds like a gacha game.
Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet. We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
Just want to blast this lady's face off.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours?
No. You need to get the hell. You need to get the hell out of here. You'd be jumping from. If it was a gacha game, you'd be jumping off a roof. Oh. Well, it just sounded like it. Or is it an RTS game? What was my objective? Report mission progress. God damn it, stop doing that, you X. Search for evidence. Oh.
always thought heat leeches were just pests. Never considered trying.
Dude, who the hell asked about heat leeches, you stupid ass NPC? I accidentally boarded instead of cockpitting.
Shotgun!
You could design your own ship and fight with it? That's cool. Too bad my design skills are garbage. Hella garbage.
Can I help? Need something?
Get the hell out of my way. Shut up, bot. Hell, I'm lucky I even had this ship. This is even my ship. I somehow obtained it, and I got a decent looking ship. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was looking at my ships, and it's just like, I did a mission where I had to return to base with this prison carrier. It was like a piece of garbage. I'm like, I gotta swap my ship around, and it's just like, yeah.
Hail acknowledged. Welcome back, Agent. Vessel ID. Hail acknowledged. Welcome back, Vessel ID acknowledged.
And then they're like, hey, this is a ship that you have. I'm like, cool. So I got this ship. The other one I have is a garbage piece of ass. Gotcha.
I haven't seen my family in a while, but mission takes priority.
Yeah. Thanks for your sappy life story, you stupid piece of shit. You died from a moth yesterday? In Terraria?
Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume?
Terraria? I was able to successfully steal the Gale Bank credentials.
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. We've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which,
what is up with these smug ass bitches,
dude? Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
I think it's in
Bannock 4 is
Terraria.
an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world.
How did you know all that, huh?
The Bannock system was the site of a significant battle during the Narian War. I had to do a research paper on the subject at the Academy.
Ah, fucking nerd.
It sounds like you admire that lunatic.
I was just warning you about his resourcefulness, you stupid
Call it whatever
bitch.
you like. It doesn't change the fact that Delgado is still a murderer. Your best buddy has killed every single one of our previous informants.
Yeah? Well, maybe they
That's
suck.
enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate
Is that what the
solution
mod's
to
called?
EM
Is
problem,
Terrari?
there's still the
Or am
matter
I
of
just
tracing the
idiot
legacy's transponder
just calling it Terraria? They think something called the cum spike will solve the problem. Cum
They have
spike.
information about the com spike?
Cum spike.
Damn it.
Oh, I'm saying
I'm afraid I'm
Terraria.
not familiar with that device, sir.
No.
I know it's Terrari.
Shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project.
Terrari?
It's an advanced signal decryption and
Terrari.
tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years.
Cum spike.
How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
It'll save you from EMP pulses.
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the com spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4.
Sure, I'll report back with evidence. I wasn't even paying attention to what they were talking about. That's fine.
See who gets to Crix's legacy first.
Who needs to pay attention? I'm
A
about
lot
to
of
get.
us had our doubts about you. But you're
I'm
really
about to
making
blast
progress with this
my head off,
operation.
man. Stop talking, Jesus. Leave me alone. Every time I walk by anybody, they have to have their 2 cents. Like my wife and kid. I haven't seen him in ages. But the people come first. I'm just like, shut the up. I don't care.
We've detached.
Yes, we have. Dog bark.
Let's get out of here. I will never get tired of that.
Sarah, shut the hell up. I'm gonna hail the key.
Nobody hails. What are you hail? Hail acknowledged. Duck where you like. Fleet vessel ID recognized. The key acknowledging fleet vessel.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Nobody hails the key. I do. I hail it 100 times before I land on it.
Too many missions, not enough time.
Too many missions. Not enough cum spike.
I always thought heat leeches were just pests.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic.
What?
So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimison. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements.
Did I look like a cross
All
between
right,
Ronald
Brooke.
McDonald and some
Next
other random
stop,
dude?
New Atlantis.
I always thought
Your
heat leeches
connection
were
is Juan
pests.
Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
She gonna eat him?
Sounds like a situation that calls for a fist bump. Unless she wants my knuckles too.
Don't worry, I know how to deal with her type. Wink.
Good. It'll save you trouble if you can handle whatever she dishes out. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike.
Cum spike.
According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
For reals?
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
I'll bring it back in one piece.
You'd better. For your sake. Oh, and one more thing.
What?
SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by
Whoops.
heavily armed
Just
troops.
knocked everything over.
And we both know those idiots don't mess around.
All those cans.
If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery,
I had a perfect
you
can
might want to
pile.
be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
Son of a bitch. I think it wasn't my water can. Water. Sorry, what did she say? I have no idea. I was busy dealing with my can pile falling over. I always thought heat leeches were pests until I shoved one up my comm spike. What? Alright, good. We're good. Understood.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well.
Who the hell is Juan?
In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like Get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Do you like jazz?
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later.
This neighbor
And you,
person's a
get the
bitch.
hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. Good luck.
I hate you.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
I hate all of you. Cool.
Need something?
Yeah?
Cool. I like it when you guys say that shit instead of a whole lifetime story about heat leeches and shit.
Separation.
Separation successful. I always thought comm spikes were comm spikes. Lady, what are you doing? Uh-oh. I don't like that noise. My game crashed. I love it. Hello. Goddamn comm spikes. I know that game just goes to shit when you hear the little static noise in the audio. I'm like, yep, there goes my game. Hopefully my OBS didn't crash. Hold on, I got the perfect thing for this. Yep, that's it. Hey. With the armor penetration skill, attacks ignore a percentage of the target's armor. Ooh. Shit on physical damage. Energy damage. I want to get down here with concealment, but I gotta like unlock a billion things. I guess I could unlock this, but I also want to do this garbage so I have a better ship. Alright, see if my game crashes again. Woo!
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark.
Oh my god, shut up. Nothing like a dead shark.
All green on release.
Alright, we're going to New Atlantis, folks. Hey, we made it. We didn't crash into the abyss.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
You tell this to every single person that walks by, you freaking idiot. Jesus Christ. Shut the hell up. Bye, Barrett. Just imagine saying that to every single person you walk by and that walks by. Yeah. Oh, the spicers and scumbags are garbage and shit and piss. Ugh, my leg. Garbage and shit and piss. Hey.
I take it your neighbor's new recruit?
That's me. Maybe new, but I got plans.
Don't we all? Let's try not to be each other's wrenches.
Okay.
SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
Great, more rules to follow.
Rules help establish trust. And I can't work with someone I don't trust.
I mean, you can.
If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Sounds like just another day in the office.
Sounds like just another day in the office. We really should upgrade our safety standards.
Being able to adapt under pressure should serve you well. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please.
Why not? What the fuck? No dialogue action on player in first phase? I think there's a bug here.
Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can
Maybe one
be
of
a
the
better
mods I
guide
have
if I know what it is
broke
we're
the game.
after.
That's fine.
So, it's up to you.
Game's already broke when you start it normally. Diego wants a cum spike.
Interesting. When we get to the station, I'll see if I can pull any information on its whereabouts. Hopefully that'll make for a smoother trip.
What else do you know about cum spikes?
Less than you.
Oh,
Even
cool.
if I did, I'm a smuggler, not a scientist. But if Delgado's after it, then I have a feeling there's a pile of credits waiting at the end of this job. So we better do it right.
How often do you dock at this station?
Enough to be on a first-name basis with the Marines working the comms.
Wow.
It also helps they want us to dock. A cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best
Who
friend.
the hell's dying out there? Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you.
You gotta have someone you can trust.
Famous last words. But you do this job right, and who knows what the future holds. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars. We'll talk more on the ship.
We'll talk more on the deep. Well, shit, more on the ship. How's this guy? Nice hat. You idiot. You freaking idiot. Meet Juan. Fast travel. Fast traveling. Am I still alive? My OBS says it's not, but my thing says it is. Yeah, it's still alive. Interesting. Usually my OBS has a little red dot, but it says I'm streaming. Interesting. Quite intriguing. That's confusing the shit out of me. Alright, Barrett Chan, let's go. To the spaceport. This would be annoying if someone randomly is like, "Can you take me somewhere?" I'm like, "Oh, son of a bitch! I never get any time to do anything by myself."
I used to be an actuary.
Actuary. I used to be an actuary. Then I took an arrow to the actuary. Actuary.
Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay?
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hey.
Is this a woman-only ship? I feel out of place here. Wow.
Hello.
Hi. Just sit here and sleep for 8 hours. Hey, I was sleeping there.
Oh, good. You're up. Need a moment, or are you good to go?
Yes?
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Man, I really love walking into a wall. Where the hell am I going?
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Excuse me.
Hey, you're the only other
We do
man
things
on this ship.
schedule and do it right, and no one bothers us.
Yes.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
It's the, what are those things called? Portholes? Hey, how's it going? This is pissing me off. How do I get up there? I don't activate my trump card. I'm about to. Huh. Oh, here we go. I was about to enter the no collision because I couldn't find a way to get up here.
Hello.
You like my flashlight?
All right, a few things to note.
What?
When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us.
Uh-huh.
Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
Fair warning, I get anxious when I don't get to talk.
Then try biting your tongue.
Aww.
Literally. We can't afford any screw-ups.
Well, keep in mind, whenever there's an awkward silence, someone has to fill it. Those are the rules.
Yep.
Maybe on your ship. But remember, on the Jade Swan, we go by my rules. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
I'm ready to go.
All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All right, I'm gonna sit here. Oh, come on. I wanted to sit.
We'll jump the SY-920 from here.
Routing power
Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare.
We're ready for launch off.
Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that. I'm the pilot, Captain Dai, you can fly the ship. I'm the pilot. I was a use. Captain Dai, I'm the pilot. Captain Dai, I'm the pilot. I'm the use. I'm the captain. I'm the captain.
How are you doing this?
I was a UC pilot before getting. I'm the pilot of the Jade Swan. She's a good bird. Never gets. I'm the captain. I'm the pilot of the Jade Swan.
I've taken a lot of cargo to that station.
Never gets cranked.
Oh, Jesus.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
Huh?
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC 793A, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning.
Scan this.
You're cleared to dock at docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Man.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
Don't worry, they won't suspect a thing.
I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Never mind. Sorry. Thinking of something else. Yes, Captain.
This is making a bunch of racket around here. I could just take this shit. Yoink. Things for the money. Dog. Can't noise gate people slamming shit around this house.
Hey.
Let's save.
Let's talk. When you have time, of course.
Gain access to the barracks.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
Where's the military
We
barracks?
need a lot of cargo haulers are restricted to the cargo bay.
Hey guys, where's the military barracks?
Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military only.
Oh, I forgot my uniform.
Rules are rules. Can't let you in unless you're military.
But I'm military. There's still other checkpoints. No one's going to care if you let one person into the barracks.
That's true. It's almost more of a hassle talking to you.
I'm on an important mission.
It's classified too, I bet. Sometimes I feel like I can't even tell someone my own name without declassifying it first.
I'll be in and out real quick, like.
Maybe if you do it quickly. All right, fine. You're good. Just be quick about it. That goes for your friend, too.
Thanks. You won't even know we were here.
Nice.
It's tough not seeing any action, but securing a station like this is a pretty important job.
In and out.
Hey, don't touch that.
Fuck. Fuck. Hey. But I thought I was like sneak snog about that, man. People saw me. Hey guys. I forgot my uniform. Don't mind me. Hey guys.
There's sensitive equipment up here. If it were up to me, the commander would have to
I found my uniform. It was here the whole time. Now let's put on a ridiculous hat. Wait. What? Does Barrett need a uniform too? Guess not.
Commander Natara runs the ship, and we respect the chain of command.
Speak with. Hey, how's it going? I work here now. The fuck? I'm in. Oh, you son of a bitch. Didn't even want to talk to me. Rude.
Dropping some cargo off? We don't get a lot of transports to this station.
The hell, man?
State your business.
I need to report to the command bay.
Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
Your friend there have the same clearance?
Mm-hmm. We're together.
Then you're both good to go.
Yep. That's how that works.
Ensign?
Yep, that's me. I work here. I work here. That's me.
Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit?
No.
Need something?
Find an intercom to speak with.
This is Captain Juan Dai.
Hi, Juan. I made it to the command bay.
Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music. you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. I've hacked into the database, and it seems information on the comm spike is in the archives. There's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clearance code.
A disguise should work, but it's also fun. It's like role-playing with higher stakes. I love steak.
A disguise should work, and it's also fun. It's like role-playing with higher stakes.
Role-playing.
Just don't get too carried away. You're pirates, not actors. And don't forget, you'll still need the code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located the comm spike.
Not yet. Gotta get clearance at the security station and then head on over to the archives.
Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit?
I don't recognize your face, Ensign. Are you new?
I think I was standing with purpose. What am I looking for? DX320 32. Jesus. Hey.
Excuse me.
I swear I don't know why people have to slam the goddamn door. All I hear is just slamming doors around here. Let me in. Synth foam container?
Need your clearance code, Marine.
I've got the code right here. Grabs nutsack.
All right, Ensign. Let's hear it.
This one.
Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match.
Fuck. What's my code, though? Let me in. Let me in.
Need your clearance code, Marine.
All
right, Ensign. Let's hear it.
This one right here. PL938Z.
Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match.
Damn it.
Need your clearance code, Marine.
Let me just try again. I've
All
got
right,
my code.
Ensign. Let's hear it.
It's AK127C.
You're clear, Ensign Akasaka. I assume the two of you are together?
Of course. I go where they go.
Then you're both clear.
Christ. People just not slam shit around here.
Commander Natara, test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant. Inform them they are clear to launch. Get back to your post, Ensign. I don't take kindly to loiterers on my ship.
Yeah. It's me.
Stop right there, Ensign.
What?
All right, Ensign. Why aren't you at your post? Who's your commanding officer? Only authorized personnel are allowed here.
I report directly to that commander.
Only senior officers report to the commander. Something doesn't seem right.
What's the problem here?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
I don't like your tone.
Take it easy. Maybe we can work things out. Fine, I'll let you go, Ensign. But as soon as you're done with your task, you should return to your post.
I don't have a post. Spike. I'm a speed reader. I know exactly what I need to do. Jesus, why? Sounds like someone's like throwing shit around in the other room. Stop it. Stop it.
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave. I don't know you.
I'm lost, guys. Don't mind me.
It seems there was an accident.
There's always something.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks?
Yep.
Until you can provide more.
Take a break. Let's chat.
Yu here. Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
But I'm your cargo.
You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
I made it this far, I can sneak my way off.
You've made it this far without engaging in combat. I trust you'll have no issues moving further. It was an honor to work with a true professional. Good luck. If you manage to get the comm spike and make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Cool. So I may have to leave in 2 hours. Great.
I've heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Yes, if you have experience flying, you should talk to Dr. Baldwin.
Hey.
Intercepting transponder data in the half
How's it going, Doctor?
Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
No, I don't. I can't read. I'm with the security team. I need you to hand over the comm spike.
The comm spike? But I can't just hand it to you. It's a module for a ship. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
Decryption on that level has advanced with military application. No wonder the UC is interested in it.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, uh, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
Sounds like it's not entirely ready. Look at that shit-eating grin right there.
Oh, it's ready. We're long past the inference stage. Statistical models can only go so far. And now that we've corrected the prior mishaps, it's time for real flesh and blood pilots to stress test the systems. The kind unafraid to make the necessary sacrifices. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST.
I'm one of those test pilots.
Splendid.
Yeah, convenient.
That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious.
No, the reasons are classified.
Classified? I'm the head of the Spike project. I would have gotten word of this ahead of time.
Someone really high up called in a favor.
Commander Natara has never once shown me any favor. Why would she start now?
Auto persuade. Go.
We are in need of more tests to reach beta. Not horses, though. Actual human test pilots. All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
Cool. I'm a pilot now. Why does it look like I haven't equipped it? What the fuck? Did I break it? Oh. Find a route to bypass the checkpoint. Any bad guys around here? Sneak, sneak. I've been detected. Shit. Boarding the prototype ship.
Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit?
No. Stop asking me. It's a get going.
Prototype ship, you are not cleared for takeoff. What's going on over there?
I'm taking off.
Unauthorized launch from engineering. All ship.
Uh-oh.
Secure the prototype.
I have something for you, Captain.
Uh-oh. They're shooting the prototype. How could they do this? Oh shit, it's a prototype. Let's unload on it. The best idea ever. Just unload on the prototype. Beep, 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 beep.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Beep, 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 beep.
Something for you. Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet
Well.
voice right now.
Welcome back, Rook.
Then instead of
Looks like you
dreaming
got a
about
new
me,
toy for me.
by and say hello.
Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
That's a real nice
Okay.
ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker with it.
You know, traveling with you has been more than just good old-fashioned fun. It's been, well, therapeutic.
You don't get that sort of feedback every day.
Well, just ask. Anyway, thanks for the support, Captain.
I'm very supportive.
So am I. I mean, I will keep that in mind. Which brings me back to that plan I mentioned earlier. I think I know how to move forward now. But I'm going to need your help. My contact sent a gift.
They found some real evidence?
Seems real to me.
Whoa.
So they found an insurance settlement. Irvin's employers got paid as compensation for sabotage.
Sounds fishy.
It seems that the mining company got a huge payout after they won the case against Irvin. We have the settlement paperwork from their insurance. Tons of money. Oh, also the cyber runner had to move on to other work, but sent me a passcode to some computer system. I'm not sure what it goes to yet. We can just hold on to it until we figure it out. But anyway, we have enough to move forward. The missing piece here is proving that Irvin was framed. So I discovered that Irvin's original lawyer still practices law, and she'll look over everything we found.
Let's go talk to this lawyer.
Oh, detective. I like the sound of that. If I'm the detective, does that make you my trustworthy and sensible partner with a heart of gold?
Sure.
Well, I can work with that. Detective Barrett at your service. Anyway, we should take everything to the lawyer and see what she says. Maybe she reviews it and decides we have no case, or we need more evidence. I don't know. If we don't have a case, I can probably let it go. But I have to try.
Let's talk to the lawyer then.
Fantastic. I knew I could count on you. You're as reliable as an atomic clock. I've sent a list of everything we found so far to the lawyer on Gagarin. You know, I actually feel optimistic about this.
Wow.
Lead the way, detective.
I'm a friend.
I always thought heat leeches were just pests.
I always thought heat leeches were just past.
Can't believe this is the Crimson Fleet's headquarters. It's just so unlike them.
Rook, are you looking to start something? 'Cause I'll finish.
I wasn't even talking to you, bro. We're just walking by. Jesus. I was just minding my own gosh dang business. You're like, you want to start something? I'm ready to start something. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'll do it.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
But so do the consequences.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike.
Comm spike. The legacy is good as ours.
Sounds like you're on board as a true believer.
Yeah.
I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself.
It looks like everyone's starting to buy in. Well, stealing. Pirates don't actually buy anything.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Delgado.
Yeah.
Ooh. Gato. See what he has to say.
You've completed over 5 missions. Very impressive.
Yeah?
You've handled every type of mission and done so with aplomb. I'd say this job comes natural to you.
How standard are these theft missions, huh?
Very. You'll get a location with the target goods. We don't care how you get it, as long as you deliver. You get caught, that's on you.
Oh.
Until next time.
What if I like pickpocket his Oh. Can't pickpocket him. Son of a bitch. I wanted to steal his shit. Wanted to steal his shit that he has, totally. Great. He's here. Ugh. Talk to me.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Comspike was built in this ship, so I didn't really have a choice.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often.
You never shut up.
Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comspike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
I know city well, so that should help.
Perfect. That means
I
you
should
know how
have.
to handle the locals
I
on
know
Neon,
city.
which gives you a head start. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You know, Neon City.
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent.
Who's that?
She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash.
Sure. Sure, we'll get along fine.
No, no, no. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter.
Shut up. I'll do what I want.
She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Already been answering to you.
Technically, we already answered to you, but point taken.
All right.
And if you fail me here, you will not like the answers I give.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Quix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Proceed to the UC Vigilance. Okay. Out of fuel range. Oh, you son of a bitch. Teleport.
Hey,
I found something you might be interested in.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Who wants to talk to me? Barrett, where are you?
Alright, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
I didn't want to land there anyways. What do you want?
Yes, Captain?
Oh.
We've done everything that we can do for Irvin's case, aside
You've
from
got
going
something
to
for me?
Gagarin.
Do you have anything interesting for me?
Actually, yes, I do. Here you are.
Wow. Thanks.
Time to go?
You gave me some stimulant. Thanks.
Captain?
I'm the captain. I'm the captain now. I'm the one who captains.
Switching over to standard engines.
Shit. Doc?
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
You do be docking. Damn, EXP's just rolling in. I love these mods. The leveling up in this game is ass. Like, major ass. Just like huge.
Everything looks clear.
It's not really fun either.
It's tough not seeing
I'd probably still be level 30 if I didn't put
It
some of these
seems you
on.
had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Infiltrating that station without getting caught was quite tricky.
But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. That's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDev operative.
I'm glad somebody noticed around here.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand.
You're gonna yell at me?
Please give me your report.
Delgado has Jasmine Duran working on the comm spike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He believes Jerndyne grid.
The conduction grid?
Yeah.
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case.
Check her out.
Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors.
Cool.
They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
Please, they're finally taking you seriously.
It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Hey, level up.
At ease.
Can you tell me more about my expected behavior as an agent?
While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place.
Never had a problem doing what I had to do to survive.
As long as you can distinguish between surviving and thriving, Look, I can see that you're struggling with this.
Not really.
So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing. Dismissed.
I leveled up. Fuck it. Superior ship.
Anything new to report?
You like discussing your personal experience with the Crimson Fleet?
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
I respect your privacy.
Don't get me wrong.
Privacy.
I appreciate that you care. It's just that I don't feel like now's an appropriate time to be discussing these things. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay?
She had a smile on her face. What? Why hold prisoners on this ship when you can send them to prison?
2 reasons. First, Commander Akande's playing this operation extremely close to the vest. That means keeping prisoners under his own roof until this is resolved. Second, this is an undercover mission. For our safety and yours, we need to keep these prisoners out of the spotlight.
Will I have access to the resources while I'm undercover? I never asked this before, but I'm already halfway
We'll
through.
provide you with information, but any inventory or ship services, it's best you get from the fleet.
Wow.
It'll help you maintain your cover and also give you an idea of how the fleet's operation works. Let me know if you need anything else.
Yep.
There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station.
There's been rumors that I don't care. Bitch. There's been rumors that there's been people stolen away and doing the thing, and they shouldn't be doing the thing. They shouldn't do.
Hey, you might want this.
There's been rumors. Rumors. Travel to Neon. To Neon. Commence. Travel. Sequence 32. Travel. In. Traveling? More like loading.
have something for you.
You always have something for me. I forgot I had powers. I don't even know what that power did.
Keep moving, the scanners won't hurt you.
I gotta go to the geriatric store. They'll give me the goods. Welcome to Neon. Speak with Estelle Vincent. Who? Oh, this is where I joined a gang and proceeded to finish the gang.
Looking to get zoned?
Yeah, let's get zoned, baby. I'm trying to stay away from the Aurora, thanks.
Not trying to score some of the good stuff? Okay. That means you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
I'm getting pretty tired of being called a rook.
And I'm getting tired of the fleet not taking me seriously.
Where are you looking?
I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
I've dealt with Bayou in the past. He's got a clear set of goals, I'll give you that.
Good information back of head of Barrett. Cry me a river.
That's the way it's gonna be, huh? Fine. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
Okay, sounds easy.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
I'm always interested in making money.
Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
I'll be on my way then.
And I suppose you're gonna head down to Generdyne and kick down the door? Wow, it's so simple. I can't believe I didn't think of that myself. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
I have some pull at Ryujin if it helps.
Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit at Generdyne.
Oh.
So you're gonna have to deal with Komiko and potentially her boyfriend, Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate. Just grab that tech and plant the virus. Should be a cinch.
Locate evidence
I am zoned
to
out of my mind right now.
extort a Yumi Komiko. Okay. Time to extort. Extorting time. Boom, 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 ba. Boom, 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 bee, boo, ba. Time to extort, exnort.
If you're wondering what that smell is,
Why is it sometimes I can like fly across the whole gosh damn place? Is it because I need to?
want to see how short my temper is?
I didn't even say anything. You want to see how short my temper is? Keep talking. I just walked by.
I have something for you.
Like really, dude? Eh.
Sorry, we aren't hiring at the moment.
Mind if I ask you some questions about this person?
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away.
Do you suspect that she's involved in anything illegal?
Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
I don't know. I just need information.
Not happening.
You need to tell me what you know.
Calm down. I'm still thinking about it.
It would make sense just to come along with what I want.
Huh. That makes a lot of sense.
It doesn't.
When I think about it. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou.
Yeah.
He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door.
Blue balls.
I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
Okay.
Hope to see you again soon.
Unlock, please. What's up,
If
guard?
gangs can keep from killing each other, I just might have a good day.
Don't mind me. Book. Meeting with Bayou. Evidence. I know. Listen to it.
All right, Ben. What was so important I had to come to the office in the middle of the night?
Are you
It's the
supposed to
numbers,
be here?
I don't like what I'm seeing.
If you'd stop interfering with my company, the numbers would be better.
Your company? That's funny. I thought it belonged to Mr. Harada.
Give me a break. We both know you set up that identity so we could both reap the profits off the books.
If Generdyne was showing a profit, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Give it to the lady. Do you have what she has to say?
I have something for you.
How the hell am I supposed to make a profit when all I have is your brother, the idiot, as my chief technician?
I'd choose your next words very carefully, Miss Komiko. Raise the utility costs to your clients, cut some staff, I don't care how you do it. I want Generdyne's profit soaring by the end of the month. And if I ever hear
I
you
heard we
talking
might
about
see some
racing
action
like
soon.
that again,
Can't wait.
well,
Do you have
I'm
anything
sure
to
you can
report?
imagine the consequences.
The commander appreciates it. It's good to have you back. What can I do for you?
I have evidence for you.
Well done. Let's see what you found.
Grab this from the executive. That is pretty damning stuff.
Benjamin Bayou, pride of the Free Star Collective. The authorities there have been trying to nail him for a long time. Bringing us proof that he's been manipulating Generdyne from the shadows is pretty tasty stuff. The FC will pay dearly for this. Good job. Anything else?
No.
Okay, fine, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
No more shit. Time to go back to Neon. Just like going from one place in the other solar system or whatever star system to like another place that's like way over there. Just to be like, hey, I got this slate. Here you go.
I imagine the pile of debris and remains from the city has started to build up in the ocean below the city. One day it will reach the surface like a conglomerate garbage item.
Speak with me only if you have what it takes to do tracker work.
Speak me, her. What's this? Oh. Oops. The water fountain that doesn't work.
So what do you say?
Take it easy.
What's up?
If you're planning on using Aurora, we respectfully ask you do so in the members' lounge.
I'm looking for a Yumi Komiko.
You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
I just want to talk. I have some documents for her to sign.
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
It's nothing personal, friend.
She's mad. I'm no debt collector. I'm from the Crimson Fleet.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really.
Liar.
Sorry, well, I worry about her.
Just wanted to talk.
Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out, but, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. You already have access, so you should know the way. You're always welcome.
Kill Ayumi? What? Why? Hey. I'm here to talk to you.
Yeah. What do you want?
I need a way into the power facility.
You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
Help me, or this evidence of your scheme with Bayu ends up on the SSNN.
How the hell did you find that? It was
Over there.
Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it.
Is there something personal going on between you, Bayu and you?
I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report. Okay, fair enough.
I might tell him anyways if I had the
A few years
option.
back, the previous CEO of Generdyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job. Instead, Bayu muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine. If that meant seducing Bayu to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Micah's been incredibly understanding about the whole thing.
What? She seems very important to you.
More than you can possibly imagine. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me, and I love her for being the same. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayu is 10 fathoms deep under Neon, we'll be there for each other. Forever.
Okay, bye.
I just know this is gonna come back to bite me on the ass. I just know it.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Hello.
Hi. Alright. A little weird. Don't make me blast you in the face with my shotgun. So I have access to the whatchamacallit now. So I can go down there and do the thing.
Too bad I can't squeeze any Aurora from these fish.
So that's cool. Now the problem is I gotta make sure I don't get caught by some bad guys. So I can not kill anybody.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away.
Shut up. Going in. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Proceed to the Generdyne power core.
Everybody works the best when they're scared and tired, right?
Barrett, shut up. We're sneaking, dog. Surprised they don't hear my fat ass squeaking by.
Never saw anything like that before. Do you see that hole in the ceiling too?
What? Where? Oh, thanks. Oh shit. Wait a minute. I don't want to read any of these. Shit, there's a guy there. Thank God they don't turn around. Oh! Sneaky, sneaky, sneak, sneak, sneaky, sneak, sneaky, sneak. Oh my God, they're about to see me. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Here's the thing right here. Let's go. You'll never find me. I'm Stealth Man. Uh-oh. I wish I could see where that robot is. Quick save. Fuck. Be advised. Enemy detected. Murder. Exterminate. Be advised. Bad guy detected. Annihilate him. He is a bad guy. Shoot him. Make sure he dead. Fuck my ass.
We can handle this.
Did I shoot him? Then everyone else would be like, "Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?" I don't want to shoot the robot. Then it's like bad. I might have to. Be like, die, robot. The fuck?
All systems.
I don't have any stealth. Take this. Oh. Goddamn son of a bitch. I'm a robot. I see you. Hey look, it's like two planets that look exactly the same right next to each other. Cool. Oh my gosh. Do I have anything to... Turn around, robot, you idiot. Perfect.
What if we leave a few things here?
Son of a bitch, I'm over encumbered. What do I want to get rid of? You know what? Put that on. Get rid of that shit.
And make a second trip.
I got my operative suit so they can't see me and my fat ass. Nice. What the fuck? Why does it say that I was...
Don't touch those cables unless you want to become part of
Who the hell opened that door? What the fuck? I just walked by and the door just flew open. I didn't even hit the button. I don't think I did. Sneaking around at the speed of sneak. The hidden bar is easy. Hello? Anybody in this room? Do a quick save. Nobody's here. Oh shit. People sighted. Uh-oh. Oh. Easy. Vent opened. Hey, look at this. Shit. Hey, Barrett. Don't mind me, I'm just saving time and space right here. So you don't get a... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, we're here. Go, go, go.
You think we'll ever get a visit from Generdyne's CEO?
Mr. Harada hasn't visited this facility since... I'm not sure he's ever been to Neon at all.
And you don't find that strange?
If I sat and worried about everything that I thought was strange about the...
I wish they had these emergency social avoidance networks in every building.
Shut the hell up or sneak in, Barrett. Ah. We need these. Because I don't have any. Going in. What's up, robot? Uh-oh. Just get moving. Robots don't care. Wow. They really don't. Boo, 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 boo. Obtain the conduction grid data. Saving. Anyone down here? Yep. 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 I'm a quick reader. I read
This
all
battery
that.
array has got to be the oldest part of Neon, the heart of the city.
What the hell is this? Huh. Excuse me, Barrett. I'm walking here. Fuck. Barrett, what are you doing? Huh. This is the only way I can go.
The entire system hasn't blown itself to bits by now.
Yeah. Oh.
Mr. Harada hasn't visited this facility.
It's just there to like trick you out. It's just like,
I'm not sure he's ever been to Neon at all.
And you don't find that strange?
If I sat and worried about everything that I thought was strange about this company,
bum bum, bum bum, bum 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 bum. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Good. Save. Get back. No one heard that. Shh. No one heard a thing. We're in. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's you. I was wondering how long it would take you to get down here. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. I just don't want anyone getting hurt.
There has to be a catch.
No catch. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him.
I agree.
I think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out.
Sounds like what old Benjamin needs is a good punch in the nose.
I agree. Giving me the cipher is a great way to get back at your brother.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Nothing else would hurt as much.
You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same.
Okay.
Do me a favor and don't tell my brother we talked. He, wouldn't like it.
Sounds good. Now applying 512-bit hollow matrix decryption scheme to data. Beep boop. Let's look at your shit. According to last month's budget report, you spent over 10,000 credits and had nothing to show at the review. Oh, jeez. Oh, look. Nice. Return to Estelle, and yeah, that's all I have.
Places like this treat their employees like robots. It's a shame.
Great Tower lobby. Get the F out of here, dog.
You might want this.
Wow, it's literally right next door. Beep boop bop bop beep boop boop beep bop boop 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 beep boop bop boop 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 beep bop boop 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 beep boop 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 bop. Oi, I did the thing.
Ah, there you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Generdyne's systems.
You know why I'm here, then you know what's at stake.
All too well.
I love
You
steak.
know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted.
Putting the deal with the fleet would be cheaper than paying to remove the virus.
Probably. But do you want to know why that's not going to happen? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. How to get the deal done with finesse.
Finesse.
No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later.
I didn't shoot anybody.
That's not how I do business.
Your arrogance is astounding.
That's what they tell me. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive.
I've always appreciated that you get right to the point, Bayou.
It was me.
Really?
Yep.
That's the story you're going with.
It was me.
Very well. There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon. One with concrete evidence that links you to the murder. I'd say you have about 1 hour to leave this place before you have a price on your head.
Murder? Even for you, that is remarkably low, Bayou. You must be very, very worried.
So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city. Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
What? I gotta hurry. All I have is an hour, dog. Clearly.
You might want this.
I don't want to be framed.
People joke, say those Marine zealots work.
People joke. People yoke. I gotta talk to this person, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We love a jam, haven't you?
We're all right.
Excuse me.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astral Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? The man is priceless.
He doesn't scare me.
You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that quickly.
Nope, don't care.
Must be nice to be so naive.
Yes, I think I'm done here.
Well, I'm glad someone's happy. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back.
When I get back to the game, maybe I'll put in a word with Delgado.
That's pretty cool of you to offer, but I know what he's gonna say.
Sorry, Estelle. This was your scheme. You're on your own.
Believe me, he's not gonna be much help.
I don't know.
Look, I was hoping you'd pick up on what I was trying to ask. What the hell with it? I'll just ask. Can you cut me in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean, I did get you inside and practically hand you the data on the grid.
Sounds reasonable enough to me.
Yeah, I suppose I could do that.
I appreciate that. I really do. Having each other's back is what makes the fleet stronger, you know?
Mm-hmm.
How much are you willing to part with?
Here, have 9,000.
Wow, that's way more than I expected. I had no idea you'd be so generous.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease, that's for sure. Thanks for all your help.
All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing Rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet.
It only costs 9,000
credits. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send him to talk to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Just watch your ass. Benny isn't exactly gonna be tickled that you've been talking to his brother.
I wasn't. How'd you even know that I talked to him, huh? Never talked to him. Hmm?
I have something for you.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Something for you.
Hey.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Someone overcooked the potato in the microwave?
Oh, that's hilarious. You're a real comedian, you know that?
Yep.
Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
Why is it my problem? Hey, look, 18,000 credits.
Is something amiss?
What are you doing here?
I always thought he'd be
Is there a heat leech that got loose or what?
Every captain here's earned their stripes.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No, I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right, I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Right here.
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC Systef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
I'll prepare my ship immediately.
Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything.
I'm ruining everything.
Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Keys databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
Wait, I should take notes.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the Legacy, and bring us the cash.
Simple.
Nothing around here is simple.
Dell's right. You have to follow these steps carefully, or don't bother coming back. After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption, so bring it back here right away.
You can count on me.
Yeah? I sure hope so.
You already count on me on the other stuff. Don't worry.
I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
What's your biggest worry about that Queen Tech?
The toughest nut to crack is if UC SysDef brings in the Vigilance. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristling with weapons. I would love to see that thing burn. If we hope to stand a chance against it, we need those defensive batteries, and Krix's legacy.
Who are these captains you keep mentioning?
You've met some of them already. Mathis Castillo, Yevgeny Rokov, Juan Dayu, Estelle Vincent, and Adler Kemp. They might feel like independents to you, but each one of them has a stake in the Crimson Fleet, and each one of them wants a cut of the wealth. I am sending word out to every able-bodied captain that they are needed. We'll see how many answer the call.
Is there more to the legacy than just money?
The Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal. A principle that Krix sought to set up so that pirates didn't infight over scraps. Over time, that notion has been lost. Captains have been turning their backs on the fleet, doing jobs on the side, killing each other. Bringing Krix's legacy back to the fleet would be like validating everything Jasper Krix believed in, and I'm certain it would unify us once again. Of course, it wouldn't exactly hurt to have all that extra money at our disposal, but I think you catch my meaning.
Yo.
Get moving before it's too late.
Yup.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
How would the cum spike help me?
The comm spike traces and decrypts coded signals. As long as you have the transponder ID, you can track pretty much anything. That file you lifted from the Galbank archives contained the Legacy's transponder code, which I'll program into your nav system. All you have to do is get within the vicinity of Bannock 4, and the comm spike will automatically point you to the target. Cute toy, huh?
Sure. How will the conduction grid help me get to legacy?
Well, you already know that the conduction grid does a pretty nifty trick. It absorbs extreme voltage and converts it to usable power on Neon. The version for your ship can still absorb incoming electrical energy, like, say, the EM field surrounding Bannock 4, but it can't store the power. Instead, it just scatters the EM harmlessly away from the hull, insulating you from frying every circuit aboard. As a nice side effect, I'm betting the module will make your ship somewhat EM weapon resistant and boost its shield regen. Lucky you.
Neat. What can you tell me about the defense, about the Key's defensive batteries?
There are 3 defensive batteries, basically high-powered military space turrets, triangulated around the Key. They were part of the UC's original defenses for the station. Pretty effective, too. Can put some serious hurt on enemy spacecraft. The good news is that the batteries have an incredibly wide field of coverage, so they can pick off ships trying to reach the key from any vector. The bad news is that they're 100-year-old tech. They keep breaking down and are expensive as hell to keep operational.
Mind helping me with my ship?
Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so should be an easy install.
Modify my ship.
Sounds like fun. Let's see what I've got.
Modify my ship. Alright, this is my ship. Wait, did I? Shipbuilder. Can't even do this stuff. What's this? A rank? Wide skill? I don't even have that. I'll keep it anyways, I guess. What am I supposed to put on here? Deflectors. Is it? Hmm. You know, it's so weird seeing that C class is better than like A class. It just feels weird to me. Reduces EM damage by 50%, increases shield regeneration by 25%. Cool. Can I move this somewhere else? Cool. %. Let's upgrade and see what if I can. Wait, hold on. What is this? Wow, rank 4. I don't have that. Can't even do that. It's a EM. Tupaku 250 GC suppressor. Yeah, I can't even do those. All the ship's got shit that I can't even use. Damn. Okay. Guess don't have to leave.
Too many missions, not enough time.
Too many bitches, not enough bitches. So why is why do I even have this? Incoming weather. Seek shelter immediately. Yeah. Hey, what do I want?
Irvin was only on Gagarin for a short time, but I know that's where we'll get our answers. Yes, this is yours now.
A Reuben. Oh shit.
I'm listening. Yeah? Goodbye.
Look who it is.
What? You know what? I'll do this. I haven't done this in a while. That's a cool. Why can't I just fly at an angle?
Bring all weapons online. Ha!
Lasers. Oops. Shit. Pushing everything but the right button.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Am I not doing anything? I can't shoot? I'm pushing all the buttons. They're not working. Okay, that's weird. I was literally pushing the buttons. It's like doesn't even work. Yeah, they don't work. I can't use them under that's bullshit. I guess I can't use it while locked on if they're like over
Enemy's jump drive is offline. You tagged their grab drive. Enemy's grab drive disabled. Enemy's grab drive disabled. You took out their jump drive. Enemy's grab drive out of commission.
Bitch.
Target's jump system down. Target's shields are offline. Tagged their grab drive. They've lost grab jump. Enemy's grab drive disabled.
Enemy's
They've
grab
lost
drive.
grab jump
Grab
capability.
drive.
Their targets lost their shields. Enemy's jump drive is offline.
Enemy's junk drive. Bitch.
Enemy's shield system is offline. Jump drives restored.
That was fun. I love how I did this one before, but yeah.
The green light is on, which means communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites. You do hear me, right? Hello?
Yep. That.
Wait, what? Oh, hardy ha ha. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that. Huh. Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the other families.
I wasn't even fully shielded up. Let's go. Yep. Half the ring on that planet didn't even have a ring on it. See, I can't even use the... Hold on. Yeah. I can't even do this until I install more parts. Can't even do this because I can't even shoot with the thing. Cool. I love it.
Excellent. And all patch in. Lopez to win? Lopez to win. When? This does not sound good. When, please? We may be the 3 families now. I hope the other families are okay. And the sooner we make contact with them, the better. Make short work of them.
Unless it was bugged when I was doing something. Time to log on, you son of a bitch. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was bugged. It's still bugged. Probably not bugged. It's just I can't use them because of my ship.
Enemies grab. You took out target's jump system down. Jump drive down.
Yeah, that bitch. Dude, these guys just annihilate me.
We tagged their grab drive. Their grab drive's down. We've blown out their grab drive. We've blown out their grab drive.
Shut up, Jesus Christ.
We've blown out their grab drive. We've taken out their shields. Enemy's jump drive is offline.
We've blown out their grab drive.
Enemy's grab drive. And they've lost grab jump capability. They've lost grab jump capability.
You shut up.
Their grab drive's down.
Jesus Christ. Look at that. Oh.
Jump ready and at your command, Captain.
Never shuts up.
I have a signal. Lopez to Banda? Banda, you there? You got the satellites back up? That'd help. Big help from a friend. I didn't know you had friends. I'm turning over a new leaf. In that vein, we have to meet. All the families. Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that. I haven't exactly talked to her yet. She hasn't forgiven you, you know. Not sure I have either. It's ancient history. We all need to get over it. See you soon. All right. Connection closed. Banda's good people. Glad he's willing to meet. Time to get to fixing the other satellites.
Oh yeah, I should save. Quick save. Time to fix more satellites. Grab time. Anybody here?
We don't take prisoners.
Oh yeah.
Target. We've blown out their
Blown out their grab drive.
Enemy's grab drive disabled. We've blown out their grab drive. Enemy's grab drive disabled. You tagged their grab drive. They've lost grab jump capability.
We've blown out their grab drive. We've blown out their grab drive.
Enemy's shield.
We've blown out their grab drive.
They've overloaded our jump system.
Oh no, it's not like I'm jumping out of here.
You took out their target's they've lost grab jump capability. Enemy's grab drive disabled. Enemy's jump drive is offline.
Enemy.
Enemy's shield system is offline. Ha! They're not jumping out of here. You took out their jump drive.
Dude, do you have to say it every single fucking time?
Target's jump system down.
Bye-bye.
Tagged them. Blown out their. We've taken out their shields. Their shields. Enemies. Ha! You took out their jump drive. Targets lost their shields. Enemy's grab drive out of commission. They've lost all propulsion. Enemy's shield grid is. We've tagged their engines. Enemy's grab drive out of commission. Their shields are gone. Take them out. Grab jump is back online.
Dude, shut the fuck up. Their grab drive. Their grab drive. Like, come on, shut up. I gotta unlock more starship parts so I can actually. I think it's this one. But I have to probably work my way down. Or I could just stockpile it and then just kind of like, what's it called? Put the points in after I just kind of install shits to my ships.
Another satellite up. And broadcasting. Lopez to Lumiere. Jacqueline, are you there?
Albin? How the hell? I'm almost glad to hear your voice.
Listen, we need to meet, all of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of game are you playing? We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
No game, no ruse. Times have changed. We need to move on or we'll all be the saddest little footnote in history.
We can meet, but it'll be on my ship.
Fine. Banda's already signed on, so meet you at the rendezvous.
What about when?
We can talk about it there.
Fine. Remember, my ship.
And that's the last of them. Stranger, let's meet up on Lumiere's ship. I'll square away payment. But I have a feeling this ain't over and there may be further paying work ahead.
Took out their grab drive. Their grab drive.
I got my eyes on you. You got anything? Let's get this over. Let's get this over. You got anything? I got my eyes on. Get this over with.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Boarding. Ducking. Hiccuping.
This is our savior, huh? Figured you'd need someone else to do something useful.
Charming as ever. First things first, I'm pretty sure the Spacers got the winds. No contact with them.
All of them? My God.
Shit.
They were good people. And they died. Needlessly. Because we couldn't get our act together.
That's rich coming from you. You've scammed me time and time again, Albin.
The Spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made, we need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact, nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot, enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, a word?
That's me. I'm Stranger.
First things first. You did an honest day's work, you deserve an honest day's pay. Here.
That's garbage.
With heartfelt compliments. But I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the Spacers out of our system.
His mouth isn't synced anymore.
And coordinate our efforts to do so.
I'm more than happy to help.
You are something else. So we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves in a firefight. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live down. But now we need the Lemaires and the Bandits both.
Excuse me. Hope I could convince them.
I wouldn't hold my breath with Jackie. But Band is good folk. Well, hopefully. We need to cooperate now. But also in the future. We need a mutual defense pact. As our new mercenary commander, please talk with Band and Lemaire. Lemaire, God help us, especially we could use. Her family's got the most ships and crew by far. But if she's a lost cause, Ben and I can muddle through.
She's right there. Oh, she moved.
Just so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character.
You played me straight so far.
Lucky you, then. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the Spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm.
Whatever you got, the Spacers got more. Band together or die alone.
I may not be some sort of military expert, but you can't know that for certain.
Do you want us to fight your battles for you?
I'm not afraid of a fight.
A Banda Lopez alliance without you will affect your interest down the road.
That is a good point.
Yeah. We have a much better chance of killing the Spacers together. Together!
That's certainly true. Well, you might have a point. Fine. Let Albin know that I'm willing to try this defense pact for now.
Together.
Hello, stranger. Your work in getting the satellites up? You've done us a good turn. I know it was paying work, but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take a list contract. You here to talk about the defense pact?
Yeah.
I figured he might. I mean, I agree that right now coming together makes sense, but going forward, it's hard to imagine Jackie and Albin working together for the long haul without one winding up with a knife in the back.
I'm glad you're willing to help.
Not much of a choice, really. Well, the bandits will join the defense pact. We got one ship operational, another we can patch up. It's not much, but you'll have us when you need us.
Talk to Lopez.
So is the defense pact in business?
Yes.
Come on, don't keep me in suspense.
I even got Jackie on board.
You convinced Jackie?
Yeah.
Now I do believe in miracles.
How in the hell did you manage that?
I talked her into it.
Wait, words can do that? Like I said, miracles never cease. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly our spacer friends. We don't have many ships, but we can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call.
I could use your help. Send the ships.
You got it. I'll send along word. After you deal with the spacers, meet back on my farm. I've got an idea how to find where the spacers are based.
Time to take care of some spacer scumbags. Excuse me, I need to get back to my ship. We need to take care of some spacer scum.
Clamps released.
While I listen to Sarah Morgan just continuously say grav drive disabled. Grav drive disabled. Grav drive disabled. Grav drive disabled.
Shield up and fire.
Uh-oh. Die, you bitch.
Enemy's jump drive is offline. Target's enemies grabbed. Target's tagged. The target's shields are down.
Oh my god.
Enemy's propulsion systems offline. Enemy's engines are offline. Target has lost its engines. They've lost grav jump capability.
Gonna light you up. Holding together.
Target's enemy. You tagged their grav drive. Enemy's jump drive is offline. Enemies dead and their shields are gone.
You're just here to distract.
Their grav drive's down. Their grav drive's down.
Shut the
Enemy's
hell up.
grav drive out of commission. Enemies their grav drive. Their enemies. Target's jump system down. Enemy's grav drive disabled.
Spacer contacts eliminated.
They're not jumping out of here.
That was-
We've blown out their grav drive. They've lost grav jump capability.
shit.
Target's shields are down. Enemy's grav
My god, shut up.
drive disabled. You took out their jump drive. We've blown out their grav drive. Target's shields are offline. Enemy's grav drive out of commission. You've taken down their shields. You've taken down their shields. Enemy's jump drive is offline. You tag enemies grab enemies jumping. They We've blown out their grav drive. We've blown out their grav drive.
Wait, why is she?
Took out their jump drive. Enemy's grav drive out. Enemy's shield. We've taken. Their grav drives down. We've taken out
Why
their
is she
shields.
doing this?
Targets lost their shields. Target's jump system down.
Hey,
their grav
Harley.
drives down. Ha! They're not jumping out of here. They've lost grav jump capability.
Can they use any of these yet?
Targets lost their shields. Full engine loss
Nope.
target.
Target's jump system down. They've lost grav. We've blown out their grav drive. You tagged enemies' shield. Enemies jump. Their grav drives down. We've taken out their shield. Enemy's grav drive disabled. Enemy's shield system is offline.
Some damage
Their
here,
grav
but
drives
what's
down.
here?
Their
Lopez wants to
grav
meet
drives
back at the
down.
farm.
Targets
So,
lost
thanks.
their shields. Their engines are down. Enemy's grav drive out of commission.
Shut the hell up. Enemy grab drive disabled. Enemy grab drive disabled.
Target's engines are down. Landing initiated. Watch for flaring.
You gonna keep going? Good. I was gonna get
Suits
a little...
on. Ready to go anytime. I'll gladly wear a suit if it means exploring a new world. I can't imagine wearing it every day all the time.
Do 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 do. Enemy grab drive. Enemy grab drive. Grab drive. Grab drive. Enemy grab drive. Enemy grab drive disabled. Enemy drive. What the hell are these things? Huh? 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 What? What? Oh shit. I borked the game. Watch as soon as I... alright.
Glad to hear you're back, safe and sound. Banda, you owe me 30 credits.
You're tougher than I thought.
Easy money. So while you were doing that, I used the communication satellites to triangulate some Spacers chatter.
You did what?
I'm more than just a pretty face. Anyway, there's an old derelict star station the Spacers are using as a base.
The nets are target.
Couldn't say it better myself. There are undoubtedly a lot of Spacers there, both ships and men on the station itself.
We need to excise this cancer from our system. Every last one of them.
100% agree. So, oh glorious leader, any words of wisdom or inspiration before we embark?
I've lived under the threat of these Spacers too long. Victory's in sight.
This is it. The big one. We need
Victory.
to bring everything we got to bear. There won't be any do-overs on this one. We'll all be waiting for you to jump in.
We will take them out. Thank God for fast travel.
Oh, what have we here?
I'm here to kill. Die, Space Raven 2. Die.
You took out their jump drive. You tagged their enemy's grab drive.
Bye-bye.
Disabled. Enemy's grab drive out of commission. Target has lost its...
Oops, wrong button. Oh well, I'll just repair while I'm here. Oh.
You fried their engines. Target's shielded. Enemy's jump drive taken down.
Die, Spacer Coyote.
They targets. You took out their jump drive. You took out their jump drive.
Yes.
Enemy's shield gone. Enemy's jump drive is offline. You tagged their grab drive. Enemy's grab drive. Their shield system is damaged. Enemies. They've lost grab.
I can just hold this. Cool.
Enemy's shield gone. You've taken down their shields. We've tagged their engines.
Dude, shut up.
You've met your match.
Target's jump system down. Targets lost their shields. Target's jump system down. Their grab drives down. Their shields are gone.
More contacts
Take
jumping
them
in.
out.
More contact.
Enemy blown out their grab drive.
No.
Enemy's grab drive out of commission. Enemy's grab drive disabled. 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 Target's shields are down.
Shut up, Sarah.
You can try and run.
They've lost grab jump. You took out their jump drive. They've lost grab jump. Target's jump system down.
All right, here we go. Ready for missiles.
Sky's clean. Everyone, start boarding the star station. It's time to reclaim this system for good. Thank you for the help.
Hell yeah, buddy. There's so much garbage in space here.
Excuse me. Okay. Yes, what? Howdy. Yes, pardon. Hello.
I'm hailing the star station that I'm about to board.
Excuse me. Okay. Yes, what? Yes. Hey. Howdy. Pardon. Yes. Yes, what? Excuse me. Howdy.
Howdy. Remember when I first started playing this, I didn't even know how to board. This is just like, I thought I just click it, but I had to get closer. Look out there, grab drive. Did I level? I didn't level. Time to kill. Die. 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 Good job, team. Putting in work. Did it. Die. Oh man, boss guy. Oh no, this is just an elevator. It's going in and murderizing. Hello?
Hey, beautiful as ever.
Oh damn. A hitman coach. Take those shotgun. I'm bleeding. Shit. God damn, that's actually hurting. Need to go to here, man. Here. If I could just drink that and I don't know, eat that Reuben. Alright, let's take out some more spacer scum. Oh shit. Oh hey buddy.
So
damn.
so cold.
Taking drugs.
Think
Oh
about
god.
it. Campfires, warm muffins and jacuzzis. Yeah.
Nice. Got him bleeding. Oh. Dude, this food's actually good when it's not just freaking cooked meat. When it's actually something like a stew, it's like, hey, this shit is actually quite a bit. What's up, Barrett, with a freaking minigun? Time to die. Time to die. Hey, they're dead. What's up?
This is the first deep breath I've taken in months. I make no illusions. You did this. And now it's up to us to keep it going.
It was a team effort.
Very diplomatic. It's horseshit, of course. But it sounded nice. The rest of the families and I, well, we chipped in for a reward. I know it's probably a pittance compared to what someone like you makes. But, we're just dirt poor farmers and miners just trying to get by. I think I need to shut up now. Don't want to get...
I appreciate the thought, but you need the credits more than me.
Damn you. I'm not... Yeah, deep breath. If you ever are in this system, you come back and visit. We'll give you a warm welcome for the ages.
Hey, mission status. Alright, I think I'm just gonna call it for now. Didn't help that I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm like fucking half ass here. So I want to say see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye now. Bye bye.